this video?
In this video, I don't even know where it came from.
Tonight on the Deenspiration show.
Tonight on the Deenspiration show. No laughing. Assalamu alaikum, my name is Aysha and you're watching Deenspiration and this is For the Seekers.
Allah, 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 Allah.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome back. Today's episode I'm going to be talking about life in Islamic societies, the benefits of being part of an Islamic society and maybe some of the stigmas attached. You know, what is it that Islamic societies can offer you and what you can take from them and how you can use them to progress. And I'll do that principally through my own experience in an Islamic society and what I gained and what I took from it. So I first became involved in Islamic societies, and in particular Glasgow University Muslim Students Association, in my second year of university. In my first year, I didn't have many Muslim friends. I was in a course that was predominantly non-Muslim, and it was very difficult to socialise and to make friends because in first year, especially, the aim of many students is to just socialise, and a lot of it's through your nightlife and you're going out and you're drinking, and that wasn't something that I was willing to do or willing to compromise on. So I first came in contact with a Muslim in sort of halfway through my first year, and they put me in contact with other sisters that were a real inspiration to me. These were knowledgeable, strong, independent Muslim women who were studying the Deen and using that as a platform to further their academics as well. They weren't just students, they were Muslims and they were students. And that for me was a real inspiration because growing up, especially through, there was a lot of Islamophobia growing up, and your Deen was something that was kind of sidelined. You know, you were principally Aysha, and then you were also a Muslim as well. But it wasn't something that you showcased, especially during school, for fear of maybe being mocked or laughed at. You know, it wasn't your principal feature. But then these friends that I made the Islam was at their core, and they used that as a platform to grow. And for me, that was very inspirational to see, and I wanted to become like that. And so I joined GUMSA for very selfish reasons, to network and to make friends, to identify with people who had commonalities and things that I wanted to be like. And for me, that's why being part of GUMSA was a very positive experience in that sense, that I met that aim. I was able to develop and to grow and enhance my skills, but at the same time become confidently Muslim, which is something that I didn't have previously. So my key takeaways being part of GUMSA, those things that the positives for me were that it helped me enhance my own skills, my leadership skills, my team working skills. When it came to looking for jobs, I could talk about the experiences in GUMSA that I had, organising events like Charity Week. You know, you being part of GUMSA, you know, you really develop those because you've got problems that you're having to solve, you know, venue problems, you're having to fundraise, and that's very good for putting in your CV, and I was able to discuss them in any interviews I had, and it was a real benefit to me going forward and progressing. And I think GUMSA also had a huge influence on the career choices I made. You know, I wanted my faith not to conflict with what any future career choices that I was going to undertake. So I want to finish by delivering a wee message to new students who might be nervous or anxious about joining iSocs. It might seem like a clique, it might seem uncool, it might not seem like something that won't assist you in the future, and you might not want to get involved, but I would plead with you, please get involved, or even just give it a shout, because there's so much that you can take away from it. You'll meet so many wonderful people through it, and it will help you in the long term. I also have a message for those people who are part of iSocs just now. It's very difficult. to be part of an iSoc nowadays, you know, there's so many influences. You know, you're wanting to have as many social events as possible, and you're wanting to get people involved. But I would say always renew your intentions. Remember that you're doing it for Allah, for the sake of Allah, and remember that there's students out there who might not know what you're about, so go out and talk to them and calm any fears that they have. Be seen to be making the effort with new people that come in, make them feel comfortable and warmed and welcomed. And inshallah, there's so much that those new people could add to your society. Don't ever feel like you've got enough people as it is. There's so many people out there with so many different skills that can really take it to the next level. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope that it's helped some of you. Tune in to our episode next week, and remember to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching this episode. It gave me a sorry. Click get subscribed, like the link down below. Wow, it just shows you how much YouTube I watch.